What are your thoughts just about how like the murder and the events after the murder of George Floyd kind of shaped how we view our place in America and if there any be justice at all? Because I feel like we're divided to a degree. Like it's like, you know, some people are like, we're still trying to fight for justice. We just gotta figure this thing out. And some people are like, you know what? That fight didn't work. That's a point we don't discuss a lot, like the Black identity post this thing, because it affected us all, and we all are watching it, and we all could see ourselves, somebody we know, easily being in that situation. You know
Well,
what I'm
I've been in that situation. I used to go to a school in Washington, D.C., and what I loved about the school was when you got past security, the first thing you saw was a quote from the writer Edward P. Jones, which said, "We are all worthy of each other."
saying?
And I mentioned that quote from Jones because what the Black Lives Matter, what I call the post-modern civil rights movement did was remind us that we're worthy of each other. Because remember, it's Black Lives Matter, but we know that the people who engaged in social protests, both in the streets and elsewhere, it was multiracial, it was multi-generational. And let me tell you why. It was because we had decided we were all worthy of each other. We had a common ground, the life, the physical body, the physical sacrifice of people like George Floyd remind us, wait a minute, we're worthy of each other. We can see that this 9 minute murder, that's a public execution of this black man, remind us, we don't think, not only do we not think it's okay, we think it reminds us that, wait a minute, we're worthy of each other. So I can't bring back George Floyd, but I can actually make clear that my position is that I'm going to stand and be an ally with people who believe that this thing was wrong.
Mm.
And what's happened since then is we forgot that we're worthy of each other. And we forgot there's a common ground that we can coalesce around and that can galvanize us for a particular purpose, right? What George Floyd and the other similar loss of life, those kind of extra legal violence that was perpetrated by the police did was it made plain that we have more in common than we have different. Lots of people were stopped by the police. It isn't, it's the disproportionality that troubles us when it comes to black and brown men and women.